So it's the 13th of August 2026 in the evening. Today is my mother's birthday, actually. Quite funny. Should buy some flowers or something because I really appreciate my mother. Yeah, I'm just going on a walk now and I just want to talk about what I've experienced with women so far, with feminine energy or girls, these female creatures. I'm a little bit sick, so don't judge my cardio. But yeah, 16 and a half years old, and I'm not the most experienced or the best, some would say, the best at a game, but I think this could probably be relatable to some of you guys if we're in a similar position. Holy shit, it's beautiful. By the way, the clock is like, soon will be 9 p.m. So it's absolutely beautiful here in Norway. But yeah, I gotta stop saying but yeah, so you know, some people will find it quite funny. I will find it very interesting myself to speak about because you don't hear it often. But to like the incels can't get women at all, or are very afraid of speaking to girls, which I wouldn't say I've been there, because I have not, but I've certainly been at the point where I haven't felt so confident, and I've definitely changed that reality, because right now I feel confident as hell with girls, with a couple, you know, had the intimacy, and I won't get into details. But as you change, the picture others have of you will change as well, obviously. But it takes time, and it takes a hell lot of effort. So my first advice would just be to level up. To attract others, you must first improve yourself in order to like become interesting, become funny, get social confidence, get good at speaking, work out, you know, get some decent muscle, and do like some sports maybe. And just by doing that, you will undoubtedly increase your quote-unquote game, but you also just improve as a person. Secondly, don't hang around losers. Don't hang around fucking idiots who will, when the girls are around, they'll flame you. They'll like make a joke about you, an insulting joke right in front of your face. You don't do that if you're one of my friends, or one of my brothers, or one of the people I hang around. If you do that, you're out. Like, sorry to say. And the situation most of you will have is they only have loser friends because you haven't developed yourself, and people attract a mirror of themselves. So because of you've been a jackass or you've been an idiot to your friends and like cock-block them, they will do the same, undoubtedly. Why wouldn't they? I would do it if I were at that situation. Obviously I don't do that to anyone, because like, why the fuck do you want to do that? You're just being coward, and you're being a fucking weirdo if you do that to your friend, or do it to anyone. And I'm not saying I've never done it because it's fucking funny when, you know, yeah, you could joke about someone objectively in front of their girlfriend material. But yeah, anyways, like just cut them everybody else. And if you have to be lonely for a couple of months, then do it. I did it. I switched friends group a lot, and that lowered my status. But long term, it fixed my problems, or my problem of having loser friends. Yeah, I'm just fucking grateful to live. Thank God for creating us. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm grateful for you. And yeah, I was just saying, when you become lonely, you prove slowly but surely, you will get the result. You will look better because you work out. You will have more confidence in yourself because you do things which you do, the good habits which you say would you do. Make like a goal of having habit each day. For example, sleeping as much as you need, working out, that's a big one. Eating healthy, not frying your dopamine receptors, which all of the people my age do. Even I do it. But yeah, that's just the world we live in. We can't really change that. And you know, people, I don't judge people. People do their own thing. But when you scroll TikTok for multiple hours, you will just fry up your brain. You can't even focus. You can't even have a conversation without thinking of something else. But yeah, when you become social, you got better friends, you can then start to just interact with more girls. You know, take a trip to the city with your boys and go to like a mall or a gym or a cafe, and just if you see a pretty woman, even if they're not even your age, if they're like for me, for example, if they're 20, I would just go up to them and say like, yeah, you caught my eye. Yeah, I thought you looked great today. Yeah, I thought you look absolutely amazing today. And they're just gonna say, well, thanks, or okay. You're pretty fucking ugly. They probably look at you a bit weird, but they say like, oh, thank you, and then move on. Start by doing that. Once you got your balls, you probably get like a Garmin and check your heartbeat. Because it will boom, 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 boom when they do it the first couple of times. But yeah, you can generally just progressive overload in your interactions. Maybe ask a girl where is it from, what's her name. Whew, holy. Yeah, the summer. Can't wait for next summer either. And yeah, start to, you know, most girls are fucked to use like social media all the time. Probably all the girls I met up with, and like actually, I guess you could say been on a date, but or not all of them. Some of them I've known before from school and stuff like that. But most of the girls I've met up with, it's basically just adding me on Snapchat or TikTok, but mostly Snapchat for me. You know, get some good pictures and upload them. Fuck, I almost tripped. Get some good picture of yourself training or going on a walk in the sun, like I am, living life, and then just upload them. And yeah, after time with people, if you look attractive and you're photogenic, then yeah, girls will just slide into your DMs. Get good at texting. That's another thing. I know we moved on a little bit too quick here, but yeah, you can probably watch this video a couple times more if you relate or if you think it's interesting. You just spike up my algorithm, grow my channel. That's not even the point of why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it because I think it's quite amazing to just speak what I've learned and teach it to others. I find really good joy in that. Holy hell. Damn, nice thumbnail for the video. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. It's absolutely insane. The sun is just about peaking the horizon, the mountains in the distance there. Yeah, I would say texting, just, I don't know, try different things. You can probably ask, or don't ask ChatGPT. But the goal of texting is to be casual, be simple. Never ever get emotional. If they write like, oh, you're fucking ugly, just be like, okay, chill. Why are you so mad? Don't be, oh, I'm not ugly. Girls don't like that. Girls like to be casual. And just remember, it has nothing to say if you fuck up or not. Because it's generally over a text message. Never block girls, or I would say, I wouldn't say never, but if you were like me just a year ago, 2 years ago, I would be mad at some girls and just block them. I have no reason, because I thought I was being like the cool, ignorant person, but they don't fucking care. They're only gonna think of you as weird if you block them. Unless, like, I would say if your ex cheated on you, then of course block her. But why would you cheat if you're a G? God fucking damn. Like, it's so cool just living and seeing it in reality. I'll look back at this memory and be like, damn, I remember that walk I went on. Fuck's sake. Just so fucking beautiful. Like in my hometown there. So the people who know me or know who I am, they'll be like watching this video and feel like, damn, he went there where I have been multiple times. And they will probably think, obviously I don't care what they think, obviously, but yeah, it will be weird for them just seeing my videos. Are we just yapping about getting girls on a fucking walk here right now? If you don't find this beautiful, you're just fucking retarded, man. In my opinion. Like, this is the perfect conditions to live in the moment. I'm just looking there at the camera and speaking. Yeah. No, I think that's about it. When you've texted a lot of girls and you framed it in a way where you're dominant, then they will obviously listen to you more and be more, I guess you can say, interested in you. Don't text often. Do it when you feel like it. That doesn't mean you should be on your phone all the time because you feel like it. Have like some screen time regulation, like 20 minutes of social media each day or something. Yeah, that's a big thing. Now I'm just speaking from my own fucking experience, and it kind of makes me frustrated thinking about it, because I've been past that point and I've like fucking, you know, your feelings are a little bit, when you first have your experiences, I guess you can say, you're not quite advanced at it, and a heartbreak can hurt, or not necessarily a heartbreak, but when you have want it, which is a term I've heard, and want it is basically when you are too obsessed with one girl and you only see her. Like, of course, I won't really call it a girlfriend, but one main chicks and a lot of side hoes, which is, yeah, you should have other options, obviously, or else you're gonna be a guy living in one of those houses. Nah, no offense to my people there. Holy hell, fucking views right there. Damn. But yeah, don't obsess over one girl. It's easy to say, yeah, I don't care about her, but make it mentally as if. Make it just as if she died or not died. That's a very extreme example of it, but if she moved tomorrow and you wouldn't see her for the rest of your life, it wouldn't be a big deal because you have your own life and you have your own shit. Of course, it would be like not ideal, but don't care about it, don't get too invested. And that's another thing for me at the point I'm now right now. Just don't fucking be on the ball, if that makes sense. Invest some. Because a lot of people they get a girl attracted to them and then they're just like, yeah, I don't care about the girl, and then they ignore her. It's the time and place to ignore her. If you go into school with a girl and she has maybe rejected you earlier or something like that, just, okay, don't. You can, of course, look at her in eye contact, but don't try to speak with her, interact with her every time. Just let her be for yourself. Let her be for herself and you for yourself, and yeah, you will benefit from that. But if you're like, I guess the English term would be a plate spinning or in a situationship, then of course invest. Man, these rocks are slippery. So invest some of your own interest, I guess. So I had this one girl from school actually, and after school got finished, of course I'm gonna move now and I won't probably see her anytime more, but I just deleted my social media like Snapchat and everything, and I ignore everyone for like 2 weeks maybe. And then when I picked up my phone again and was like texting her like, how are you, and you want to meet up, and so she didn't want to meet me. And people might say, yeah, that's because of her, but no, it's generally because she forgot about me in a way, and she could think that I would not be interested, and that just makes girl feel bad. Now it's going down. Holy. Damn, this is more beautiful than ever any girl in the world. But yeah, just, you don't have to ignore people. It's not so nice. You can obviously pull down your attention, maybe send like one snap a day or one message once in a while, but just be kind of neutral, so it don't try to be flirtatious, and also don't be, you gotta give them some drama, you know. The worst thing you can do is just make them feel nothing, and when you ignore them for 2 weeks, you will make them feel nothing. So yeah, that's how I've analyzed that situation. And obviously, because I'm a G, I'm still there for her. But yeah, and you know, and at the time I don't regret it because I was working so fucking hard. I was like grinding each day. But yeah, those 2 weeks, I guess you can say it was in a way instant gratification. I did an action which led to an instant result. But yeah, I don't regret it, because the boss is boss, and she wasn't even that hot, to be honest. But yeah. She was a nice girl. I would say that. Yeah, of course, it's gonna take some time, because if you're in a situation where you can't really relate to, I spoke, this is gonna be a hella fucking long video. Yeah, like 20 minutes already. But I guess if you relate to the first part, you can just scroll back and listen to what I'm saying there about you know, level up yourself before you can get the, you must find yourself before you can find girls, basically. But yeah, in the more advanced part, it's more about those that, you know, how to navigate girls, and it just helps me from having. It helps personally helped me a lot by just having G friends. Like most of my friends, or all of my like real friends that are red pill, they either care about girls too little, or they don't care about girls at all, of like having feelings for them. And yeah, that helped me when I've been like, yeah, what should I do about this situation to Viljar, for example. He's just been saying, you know, exactly what I should be doing. He's like, you don't have to care about it so much. It's not a big deal. Like, you have this business going on, this work going on, your training going on. Focus on that instead. Because why should you focus on her? So it's kinda, you have to focus on yourself and protect yourself, but you can't be a fucking jackass to girls. You can be, but that's not the way I found it to work. Yeah, just, you know, take it as a side part of your life. That's the kind of big mindset I have to it. Is that if you look for it as a big thing in your life, it will become a big thing. If you look at it just something on the side, then it will be that. Have your own life, your own goals, and girls are just a side part. Remember that. That's the most important. Peace.